What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Capricorn. So we're gonna get it popping here with Team Cappy today. Anyhow, everybody, I want to say hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I know for the past 2 days I haven't been here. There's been like a massive rainstorm like all around the East Coast, so internet was just not working, but luckily it's pretty much died down here today. How's everybody's Mercury retrograde going? Because for me, I am drained as fuck. I don't know about you guys, man, but holy shit, since the second, I'm like, man, I can barely fucking move and get out of bed. My body is shot. So with that being said, I am super duper tired, so do enjoy this very laid back and incredibly tired daily reading, but we're gonna get it done nonetheless because I owe it to y'all. So without a further ado, much love to you guys. Happy Thursday, which is today. Hope you guys are well. I'm going to say what's up here to some peeps, and then we'll get started. As always, though, before I get started, guys, I do want to note, if you want a personal read, they are all available, every single tier that I have. So if you want a reading, go over to CancerMoonsTarot.com and feel free to book one there with me if you are so interested. Now, let's say what's up here to some peeps, yo. What's going on? Sarah, what's up? Ryan, what's going on? Jennifer, what's up? Roblox Rocks, what's going on? Alania, what's going on? Arteria, hopefully I said your name correctly. Hey SR, what's going on? Miss Mary, BU, what's poppin'? Stephanie, what's going on? Lexi Rose, hey Fawn, what's going on? Stephanie, Unapologetic Converse, very happy Mondays, how you doing? Hey Fiona, how's everybody doing here today? Hope you guys are well. What's poppin'? No Name, what's going on? Brooke, how's everybody doing here tonight? I hope you guys are having a pretty poppin' ass evening, and thank you as always for tuning in. So without further ado, let's get it poppin'. We're starting out here with the Capricorn, so let's see what's going on here for Team Cappuccino coming into the next 24 hours. What information and insight do we got rolling in here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving along here into the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for our lovely and amazing Capricorn gang? Team Cappy, we're going to get about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what we got going on with you, baby. Hopefully we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Hermit in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a Virgo for a few of you. Taking a look here into the current energy, we have here a Knight of Swords, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Hierophant, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Page of Wands in the upright position. So let's go ahead here and begin and see what we got going on here for you. Now, first and foremost, Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Virgo like I previously mentioned. You also could be connecting here with a Taurus, as we have here the Hierophant coming into play here for you too. So Capricorns, first and foremost, you got a Hermit in reverse, and you're pairing that here to a Knight of Swords in the upright position. What I would say here for you, Capricorn, is it kind of feels like you're jumping back into something really quickly. I feel like you're jumping back into committing to something really quickly. It could be about jumping back into a commitment fast for some of you, but if it's not about like a commitment in a romantic kind of way, maybe you guys want to get back into something rather quickly, like a regiment, or you want to get back into something that you were very focused on in the past, but maybe you feel like you lost the track of time, or you've lost the ability to invest as much as you used to. So I'm kind of picking up on an energy of like, you have this freedom now to reinvest in something that maybe you've lost sight of, or that maybe you've lost track of time when it comes to having the ability to invest in this person or situation in the first place. You know, looking at the outcome for you here, we have here the Page of Wands. Page of Wands here is often representative of an interest. So I think Capricorns, to be honest, it's like you're getting back invested into some sort of interest in your life because you have the ability to do so now. I think once again, something definitely, you know, in the past took you away from the ability here to invest in whatever this interest was. But now you have this ability and this availability here to make it happen. So I like that a lot here for you, Capricorn. You know, if it's a person, it's nice to have the freedom to go catch up with people. Maybe you're catching up with a friend tomorrow that you haven't had time to make much of a priority or an investment. Maybe you guys are going to be catching up with, you know, your books and reading. It could be something super simplistic, nothing super intense, but overall it's like I'm ready to jump back into what I feel like I want to be investing my time in anyhow, and now I have this freedom to do it. So I'm not sure what's opening up that freedom per se, but nonetheless, Capricorn, I feel like no complaints here. It looks like a pretty damn good reading. Shout out to the cappuccinos. Of course, if it's your story, cool. If not, no worries, but let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here with our earth signs as the first zodiac here for the daily read. We're going to do earth, water, fire, and air for today's daily lineup, okay? Marissa said, I'm painting a table and I hate it. Oh boy. That's what's nice about, for me at least, having an artist girlfriend. Whenever like painting has to happen, I'm like, yo babe, you want to paint this? And she's like, sure. But I will say though, when I tried to paint the walls, you know, the artist girlfriend kind of came out and was like, yeah, you're not painting the walls. At the end of the day, I'm going to paint them better than you. So yeah, she did paint them better than me, to be completely honest. So, you know, comes in clutch when you got an artist girlfriend. Anyhow, though, we're going to keep it moving forward. Like I mentioned previously, we did start with Earth, so water, you guys are up next. What's going on, Alyssa? Hey, Ann, I officially made a YouTube short with my reviews on my business page. I finally took your advice from a while back. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. And I'm happy to hear that for you. You know, taking initiative and taking the first step in anything is progress. And the first step is what'll take you home, right? If you never get started, it's never going anywhere. So I love that you took that initiative and keep up that momentum. Really cool. All right, guys, we did our earth. Let's jump into our water. Hopping into the water signs. Team Cancer. What's going on with the crabs? I feel like crabs are a little bit crabby. I don't know. That's what I heard. So let's see what's up. What do we got going on here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in to the next 24 hours. What information and insight do we got rolling in here for Cancer? Coming on into tomorrow. What's up here, Team Cancer? Overall energy here for you guys is going to be the Ace of Swords. Could be a realization coming into play, could be a serious conversation of some sort, but let's take a little bit of a further look. Current energy, we got a Sun in reverse, what you're dealing with, Cancer, 3 of Wands in the upright position, and then looking at the outcome for you, King of Swords in the upright position as well. Interesting. I feel like you're having a conversation with yourself, and it's about having to be brutally honest that either someone is not coming back or a situation isn't remanifesting. It's kind of like the realization that something's over and we can't keep holding on, or we can't keep waiting or holding out in hopes that it'll restart or that it will remanifest itself. You know, for example, maybe a relationship ended, Cancer, and you've been holding on to a particular person hoping they'd come back. Your next 24-hour period is going to be like, at the end of the day, I'm not happy waiting for this person, but I'm also waiting for nothing, because if they decided to walk out, then at the end of the day, that was their choice and decision, and I'm just waiting for a hope that may never necessarily come true. So here's one thing I want to mention to you, Cancer. I tell people all the time, moving on is always your best case scenario, and I'm gonna explain exactly why it is. One or two things always happens when you move on, and I'm not just talking about love. Maybe there was a situation that happened with your career, and that came to an end, or something happened there. Whatever the case may be, the reason moving on is the best option is because one or two things happen. You either move forward and find better, or while you're in the process of moving on, whomever or whatever you're dealing with realizes, oh shit, I don't want Cancer to go. And with that being said, they're willing to work things out. They see that they're losing you, and they want to make things happen. Now, when we stay in the energy of the 3 of Wands, when we stay stuck, then we're always going to be stuck. Because remember, stagnancy can only attract more stagnancy. So moving forward is always the best choice option, because one of those two things are going to happen. So Cancers, I feel like a lot of you guys are realizing, like, maybe someone's not coming back, or maybe I'm not going to experience that same situation again that I've been dying to re-experience as well. Despite the fact of it hurting, though, and despite the fact of it sucking, the truth is, though, is that there's so much more out there. Instead of looking at the 3 of Wands, wondering on the horizon, when is someone or something coming back to me? Why not look beyond that horizon and wonder, damn, what else can I explore? I would almost try to interpret the Three of Wands in that retrospect. It's like, what else is out there to explore? Look at life with excitement. You know, life is an empty canvas, if you will, and you have the ability to paint whatever you want. So ultimately, sure, maybe someone or something isn't coming back, but why not create a better image? Why not create a better painting, right? So Cancer, try to have excitement here would be my best advice on what else is out there for the foreseeable future, because there's so much, dude. You know, looking at the outcome here, King of Swords, the truth is, though, is that you're never going to be able to experience anything else unless you actually allow yourself to let go. So if you're not letting yourself let go, Cancer, you're going to stay stuck, and that's how it's going to be. And the truth is that stagnancy will only be met with more stagnancy. But if you choose to move on, that's where you'll get to see your ships come in. That's where you'll get to have new beginnings, new experiences, better experiences than what you've previously had. But you got to be really serious here about moving forward and about detaching. So that's kind of the vibe coming in here for your next 24 hours. The truth is, too, is like, you're not going to be happy waiting and waiting and waiting. It's not going to create happiness for you. However, though, you can find happiness and peace in something else if you allow yourself to. So Cancers, the vibe here is pretty much allow yourself to let go and allow yourself to be optimistic, because there is so much more that meets the eye about life, and there's so much more to explore. And if you don't give yourself that opportunity, you're robbing yourself of it by just staying exactly where you are, you know? So Cancer, let go, baby. You never know. Something really amazing might head your way, and I'm pretty sure it will anyhow. Okay? All right, Cancers, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for watching, okay? All right, baby. So we did our water and we did our earth. Let's jump on into our fire, everybody. Getting into the fire signs, we're going to have a look here at the Ram fam and see what's going on here for Team Aries. By the way, Marlene, what's popping, baby? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Thanks so much for stopping by. May, thank you for stopping by as well. Really, really appreciate you. But what do we got going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Moving along into the next 24 hours. What is up here, baby? Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look. Aries, overall energy for you guys is going to be the Moon card in the upright position. You might be dealing with a Pisces here for a few of you. Coming into the current energy, we have here a Two of Cups, looking at what you're dealing with, a Two of Pentacles in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Queen of Cups in the upright position. I love your aggression here, Aries, because it's such a positive aggression. It's kind of like love aggression. Now, keep in mind, this reading is going to be read in a romantic way and in a general way. So let me talk about the romantic way first. If you're an Aries who's had feelings for somebody for quite some time, I feel like your next 24-hour period is like, dude, let's just rip the fucking Band-Aid. If we have feelings for each other, let's stop beating around the goddamn bush and let's just connect, baby. Let's just get together and make things happen. So Aries is kind of like coming in with this love aggression. It's like, I fucking like you, okay? So let's do something about it, motherfucker. You know, it's a really, interesting, aggressive, but loving kind of vibe, so I love that about Aries anyhow. I love aggression. It's just so fun. So I feel like you're in that space in the next 24 hours where it's like, I'm just so tired of beating around the bush with somebody. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Let's fucking connect if we feel connected. So looking at the outcome here, we have here the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups here says very emotionally sharing, emotionally fulfilling kind of day, especially if you and somebody are finally doing something about your feelings, especially if it's kind of just been on standby. Like, I feel like your situation, Aries, was you and the person you're dealing with had feelings, nothing was happening, it was pissing you off that nothing was happening, so it's like, okay, time to bring in the love aggression and make shit happen. So I see that happening here in a romantic sense. Now, looking at this reading more in a general perspective, Moon card here to the Two of Cups says you could be connecting to what you truly feel is right for you moving into your next 24 hours. So looking at this in a general perspective, Aries, what this is saying is that you are connecting to what you actually want. You're realizing, I've been beating around the bush for a while about what I want for myself. I've been beating around the bush for a while about what's actually right for me. But the truth is I just needed to listen to what my instincts were telling me, what my intuition was telling me. I needed to take a moment to like actually take the time to listen to what was going on within. It can be very easy to listen to other people, to listen to society, to listen to the opinions of others. And it can be pretty difficult sometimes to kind of get into a space of peace and tranquility and like hear, what your higher self has to say for you. But I think for the majority of Aries, you're kind of hearing a call moving into the next 24 hours. You know, this is what I feel is truly right for me. I'm starting to listen to my gut. I'm starting to listen to my instincts and my intuition. And, you know, maybe I tuned out that voice for a while, but I'm done tuning it out. I'm ready here to fully embrace it. I'm ready here to do what I feel is personally right for me. So I think that if you've been kind of going back and forth for a while about what you feel is right for you and what you feel is the best thing you should be doing at this point in time in your life, I think that you're done, once again, beating around that bush and you're listening to what truly feels right from within, okay? I tell people this all the time, no matter how much tarot you watch, no matter how many readings you get, no matter how much astrology horoscopes you watch, every fucking answer you are ever looking for is always going to be within you. I'm here to verify shit 100%, but you guys will always have the answer of what is the right choice and the right decision. So when you give yourself the ability to hear yourself, you'll notice that voice talks back. You'll notice those answers come through when you actually decide to listen. So this is that vibe here of getting that full clarity from what genuinely, intuitively, and instinctively feels correct for you going forward. Okay? Beautiful, Aries. I love it. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in here. Anyhow, much love and appreciation to you. So, guys, we have done our Ram fam. By the way, happy birthday to our Ram fam members. Also, speaking of birthdays, happy birthday to Moonchild up here in the chat. Happy birthday. Hope it's been going well. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, everybody, we have done our fire, we've done our water, and our earth. Air signs, you guys are up next. Probably, let's see, for air signs, what are we going to do? We'll do Gemini next, all right? You guys are ruled by Mercury, so we'll see what's going on with you guys at this time. But Gemini, you'll be next here in a moment or so, and we'll get to it soon, okay? Jennifer said, thank you, Aunt. You're very welcome, Jennifer. Thank you. Appreciate you for watching. Josie said, let's get it on, right? Yeah, that's Aries energy for sure, right? Let's get it on, man. What are we doing? Let's stop playing. Let's make things happen. I love aggression, man. It's fun sometimes. It is. It is, man. It could be a good time. You just yell at a person, I fucking love you, you know? Yeah, I can feel the love that way sometimes, you know? Anyhow, though, let's see what's up, man. What do we got going on here for Team Gemini? Coming on into tomorrow. Message is showing up here for the Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving along here in to the next 24 hours. What insight and information do we got rolling in here for our Gemini? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Starting out here with the overall energy for you. If I can pick up my dang cards. Here we go. Overall energy for you, Gemini. King of Pentacles in reverse. Coming into the current energy for you, we have here a Page of Wands. What it is you're dealing with, we have here an Empress. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Six of Swords in the reverse position. So if you're a Gemini, let's see what we got going on here. First and foremost, you begin with a King of Pentacles in the reverse position. And we're pairing that here as well to a Page of Wands in the upright position too. So what I would say here for you guys is something doesn't seem like, I feel like this is about deciding, okay, nothing is really stable at this point right now in a certain area of life. So due to the fact that there's a lack of stability, I just want to have fun. I just want to explore. I'm not looking for anything that's going to tie me down right now. Maybe you don't have any sort of work commitments at this moment in time. So it's like, I'm going to explore different jobs and different career fields and see what I actually like. Maybe some of you don't have any romantic commitments right now. And it's like, I'm going to go see who I like or what I'm into. So we experiment and who knows, okay? At the end of the day though, Gemini, whether it's love, whether it's career, whether it's people to hang out with, I feel like experimenting seems to kind of be the message of the day, if you will. It's like just figuring out like what really resonates with you. You're giving shit a try. You know, you're not feeling held down or tied down to anything or anyone at this time. So considering that there's no stability right now, let's find that nest. What's going to be that nest egg? What's going to be that stability that's really going to be beneficial and that's really going to allow me to grow, you know, into the person I want to be, but also into the lifestyle I'm trying to live. So I'm feeling like you're just trying to figure things out. And my favorite thing to tell people, because it's the God, you know, most truth, is that if you want to figure it out, you just got to have experiences, dude. You know, at the end of the day, a lot of people feel like they have to have every answer and know exactly what they're supposed to be doing at every given moment in time. But sometimes, guys, we have no fucking clue. You know, sometimes we don't know what's happening with our career. We don't know what's going on with our relationship. We don't know what's going on with our personal path. And you just have to have experiences that will inevitably guide you to what fits and what works. So you got to go with the flow and try new shit and see what fucking happens, right? Looking at the outcome for you, we got here a Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse here says it's time to explore. But Gemini, this time, I think to a very interesting degree, when we're talking about exploration, I think the majority of the exploration for you is about exploring yourself, not so much other people. You know, coming into your next 24 hours, that's what I heard very clearly. It's like it's time to explore, but it's not so much about other people. It's about re-exploring you. Who do you want to be? What kind of versions of yourself would you like to experience? What kind of different circumstances would you like to try and see if it works for you or not? So I feel like this is a time where you are re-exploring yourselves, and it's awesome to kind of have no tie downs and no commitments and, you know, nothing that you have to keep up with. It's like, I feel genuinely free, and that's a beautiful feeling. So, you know, use this time well. It's a very opportune time to figure out who you want to be and become. And it's a very opportune time for new things to take precedent in your life and for growth, okay? So have fun with the process, guys. This is not a time where you have to commit to anything. It's a time where you get to explore. Have a good fucking time, Gemini. Whatever it is you may be exploring, whether you're exploring love, whether you're exploring yourself, whether you're exploring new types of people to hang out with, new kinds of career fields, fucking explore, okay? I always tell people, we are all souls having a human experience, but what is the point of the human experience? It's to experience, okay? The good, the bad, the motherfucking ugly. At the end of the day, our purpose is to literally experience life within itself. So rack up as many experiences as you can. As far as we know, we only got one life right now, so, you know, fill it up with tons of experiences. Period. All right, Geminis, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for watching. If it resonates, cool. If not, no worries, okay? All right, everybody. Real quick, I do want to say Heather Ann, hello. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Really, really appreciate you. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for that donation. Also, thank you for joining the members. Really appreciate you, Heather. You said, I got my bank compromised and had to switch up my membership method. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything worked out with your bank now, but either way, happy that you're still a member. Really appreciate that, Heather. Valerie said my cat just puked, so I'll be cleaning it up, but still listening to the tarot. Fun times, fun times. Yeah. See, my cat, he's very, it's rare when he pukes, but 9 times out of 10, it's because he decides to eat his food like he's never eaten his entire life. My cat is incredibly food motivated. You know, when we first got him, he was a chunky boy. Now he's a very skinny boy because he has a healthy diet now. But either way, he will always be motivated by food. So, you know, if we feed him, you know, 2 minutes past the time he wanted to eat, right? He will munch down like he's never eaten his entire life. And most of the time, that's why he throws up. So at the end of the day, cats, right? Am I right? Anyhow, Hopeful, what up? You said, hey, Aunt, I'm going to be 50 tomorrow. It's been rough. I fell and broke and tore my shoulder out of work until June. I'm sorry to hear that, Hope. Definitely not a fun time. But you know what, though? As cliche as that might sound, take it as a fucking sign that maybe this is the time right now to rebuild. You know, I know that you mentioned it's been rough, and at the moment in time, you've broke something physically, and maybe the physical representation is also an emotional representation too. You know, as you're taking the time to physically heal what may possibly be broken, maybe this is a time as well to heal everything else within you and around you energetically that maybe you don't feel is completely put together. So I know that that can sound like, you know, something, I guess, kind of stupid to say, but I don't know. I would look at that almost as a sign. Like, this is the time to, while I have the time, right, to not be so physically invested in work and other things, I have more time to kind of focus on healing. You can also target that emotional healing too. And I think that that would be a really good opportune time. All right. Marissa said, Aunt, I said in the beginning I was painting a table and I hate it. And then you're talking about painting for cancer. And I'm like, I'm tired of this crap. You know what? I didn't even realize that, Marissa. I didn't even realize that I brought that up with the canvas, but I feel you, dude. I know you're so tired of painting. I'm sorry. Hopefully you get it done soon, okay? That's funny. Marlene said my kitty started eating food. It's the cutest thing. Yeah, it's fucking adorable. But sometimes they be munching like they never ate in their fucking whole life. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You know, cats are the best. They are. I love my cat, man. I have become such a fucking cat person. I'll see cats on the street and I'm like, yo, you're coming home with me. They don't come home with me though, unfortunately, because at the end of the day, is it a smart idea? No, but I would love to take all of them home. I would. I still love dogs too, but fucking cats have my heart now. They really do. Marissa said, so is my cat, the only one that just swallows his food without chewing 90% of the time. I'm like, bro, just figure it out. Seriously, man. Hope said, no, I agree. I just can't believe that I'll be 50 in time for another reading, Aries sun. Yeah, come forward whenever you want another reading. Hope, feel free to just hit me up whenever that time is right for you, whenever you feel like the time is best. No rush, no worries, no hesitation. And yeah, you know, and at the end of the day too, I know you're mentioning I can't believe I'm going to be 50, but also remember, you're still young as fucking shit. 50 is good in this day of age, okay? If it was like fucking the 1400s, 50 years old would be like 129 years old today, okay? Motherfuckers didn't live long in the past. We live a lot longer now, all right? So you're 50, you're still young. Live it up and live your best life, okay? Heather Ann said, my cat has two names, Bast, aka Ghost. I fuck with that. I almost wanted to name a cat Ghost. You know, we kept Sebastian's name Sebastian because that was always his name, although I call him a lot of different things. Mainly I call him Shrimp because when he folds in together, he looks like a fucking shrimp. So his name to me is Shrimp. Anyhow, though, I wanted to name like an animal ghost for a long time. I fuck with that name heavy. I do. Marlene, it's the cat. Excuse me. It's the cat distribution system. You never know that you would fuck with cats until you fuck with them. Period. Period. Yeah. I never knew I would love cats so much until I got one. Hey, Orpheus, what's up? Give me a sec, guys. I need water. My throat has been so scratchy for fucking all day today. What's up, Orpheus? Hey, Aunt, I love cats, dude, too. Life's been good, and you always look great. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Orpheus. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love and all the comments, man, all the time. Really appreciate you, and I'm glad you're doing good, man. Really glad you're doing good. You look good, too. Damn fucking straight you do. Hell yeah, Hope. I love that for you. Yes, you do. Marissa said that you're coming home with me thing is from a YouTuber. Oh, I know Chris Clemens. Now that I think about it, you would enjoy his energy. I watch Chris Clemens a lot. I haven't watched him in a long time, but I used to watch him a lot. I liked his street interviews and just like his random videos and shit when he just gets like baked as fuck and just rants. But Chris Clemens is really funny. I fuck with him. Your cat has like 40 names. Yeah. Every animal I have, guys, has like 40 names too. I can agree. Hang on, guys. I don't know why my fucking throat is so scratchy. Sorry, y'all. I think my throat chakra needs to open up. I think I got some shit that I got to get off my chest, apparently. I don't know. Anyhow, though, let's get back to it before I end up having a cough fest. I got, 6 more signs to get to, so we're going to get to it, y'all. So hopping back on into our... Who went first today? Earth signs. We did Capricorn first. So let's hop on in to Team Virgo and see what we got going on, okay? What messages do we got showing up here for Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information and insight do we got rolling on in here for Virgo? Rolling on into tomorrow. Let's see what we got going on. Virgo, overall energy for you guys is going to be the Temperance in the upright position. You could be connecting here possibly with a Sagittarius for a few of you. Taking a look here at the current energy. Current energy is going to be the Ten of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with, Virgo. Two of Pentacles in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Sun in the reverse position as well. So let's have a look at you guys and see what we got going on. Now, first and foremost, we do start out here with the Temperance card. So Temperance is going to be paired here to the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I think that right now you are starting to get more comfortable, I feel, with the idea of ending something, because Ten of Swords reverse is like you're usually preventing an ending. It usually could represent like you're still holding on to someone or something. It's like it's hard to let go is what the Ten of Swords reverse usually says. But Temperance here is kind of about the card of making peace. So I feel like Virgos, you're getting to the point of making peace with officially allowing yourself to end something, even though you've been in limbo in a situation. You've kind of been stuck on whether or not to end it or whether or not to hold on, right? If that makes sense. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Two of Pentacles reversed, you know? I can't keep up this shebang, if you will. I can't keep this cycle going. One over the other has to happen. Either I'm going to continue to hold on or I'm going to officially walk away. And I think here personally, excuse me, guys. I think here personally, at the end of the day, as difficult as this decision was, I think you're coming around to letting go. You're making more peace with the idea of letting go here of a person, place, or thing than you previously have. You know, it's definitely going to be a bittersweet feeling because Sun in reverse here says there's definitely some disappointing aspects about letting go of a person, place, or thing, but the Temperance is telling me you're coming around to it. It's like, ultimately, I think this will be the best choice and the best idea for me. It's not an easy choice to make. It's bittersweet, but I think that I'm warming up to the idea here, and I feel like if anything's going to bring me the most peace, it's not going to be about holding on. It's going to be about releasing. So this is the vibe that I'm seeing here for you. You know, take this if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But Virgo, thanks for tuning in here anyhow, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, babe. So we have done our Earth. Let's get back on into our water. Coming up for water is going to be Scorpio. Heather Ann, you said, Anthony, my Virgo husband, could use some good vibes. He's dealt with a very toxic parent that has dragged him over the coals the last couple of days. Very sorry to hear that. Word to the wise, because I've seen it happen in a lot of people's lives that I know that have dealt with very toxic parents. And one thing that I think societally, or more so old school thinking is like family's family, blood's thicker than water. But at the end of the day, despite somebody being your family, it doesn't give them the right to treat you like shit. And you don't have to accept that, even if they are family. Is it disappointing to not have a relationship with a father or a mother? It absolutely would be disappointing. But at the end of the day, if they don't treat you right, then are they actually playing the role they should, right? If a mother is abusive to her son or her daughter, is she actually being a mother? If a father is being horrible to their children, is he really being a father? These are the kinds of conversations I feel need to be taking place more nowadays than ever, because a lot of people have an old school mentality of like, honor thy mother and father. I get it. I think you should honor your parents, especially if they are good to you. But I also don't agree if they're not good to you. You know, I don't think that you have to have a relationship with family if they don't even treat you how family genuinely should be. So my advisory always is you don't ever have to put yourself in a situation that makes you uncomfortable, that makes you unhappy with anyone, even if it's a parent, a sibling, a cousin, doesn't matter. Fuck blood being thicker than water. Look at the people who actually treat you like they give a shit. I got some friends that are more family to me than certain fucking family members. And that's just the truth. Period. So definitely something to keep in mind, okay? Anyhow, though, moving along here forward, let's get to our water. We're going to hop on into our lovely and amazing Scorpio, and we'll see what we got going on. Message is showing up here for Scorpio, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What information and insight do we got showing up here, please, for Team Scorpio? Moving on into tomorrow. What is going on here, Scorps? We're going to get about maybe 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Team Scorpio, overall energy for you is the 2 of Cups. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Looking at the current energy, we got the Devil in reverse. What you're dealing with, guys, 8 of Cups in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Page of Wands in the upright position. So let's see what's going on here, Scorpio. Now you got a 2 of Cups. You're pairing that 2 of Cups here, though, to the Devil reverse. So I feel like you and somebody are working on your relationship for the better. I love it. This is about saying, hey, we both got some toxic, situations. We both got some toxic energy. We both have things about ourselves that might not be inherently the best, but let's actually work on it. Let's work on not bringing out those toxic energies, but instead overcoming them and focusing on treating each other better. Looking at the outcome, Page of Wands. Page of Wands here is, to me, is usually like a miniature version of the Ace of Wands, if you will. And the Ace of Wands is representative of new beginnings. But in this case, Page of Wands says you're willing to propose a new beginning, okay? So Scorpios, I feel like you and somebody are squashing a beef, or you're both deciding, listen, the truth is we both have some aspects about ourselves that we can work on, and you're admitting it, they're admitting it, and you both are saying, let's connect and move the fuck forward and do our best to not have those toxic behaviors continue to reign. Let's do our best to overcome those behaviors and treat each other better and do better going forward. And I love that, guys. It could be a friend you're dealing with right now. It could be a romantic partner. Could be a mom. It could be a dad, whatever the case may be. But this is about two people mutually understanding their own kind of wrongdoings, but choosing to do better for each other, for themselves, and for the sake of whatever the kind of relationship it is that the two of you here share. So here comes that proposal. Let's start fresh. Let's have conflict resolution. I want to be better for me and be better for you, and vice versa. Okay? I love that, Scorpio. What a beautiful read. Take it, of course, if it resonates, and leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, guys, we did our water. Of course, we did our earth. We're going to hop back on into our fire, getting into the fire signs here, baby. Let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Leo gang coming coming on into tomorrow. What's going on here for you? What insight and information do we got showing up here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on into the next 24 hours. What is going on here for our Lion gang? Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some awesome sauce coming up here tomorrow. What is up here, Team Leo? Overall energy for you is a King of Pentacles in the upright position. Taking a look here at the current energy, Knight of Wands, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Emperor, and then taking a look here at the outcome, Leo, is going to be the Nine of Pence in the upright position too. Okay, I like the King of Pentacles coming up here for you. King of Pentacles is comfort, stability. You're kind of like in your nest and you're all comfy over here. But I also feel like you are at a point where even though you have this comfort, you have this abundance, you are looking for a bit of an adventure, Leo. I feel like maybe the comfort's starting to begin to get a little bit stale, and you're ready for some sort of new adventure. Knight of Wands here is always ready for a new adventure. Knight of Wands is always ready to see what else is out there, what else is interesting, what else is worth the investment. So I feel like you have been kind of no longer wanting to be in a space of comfort. I think you've actually been wanting to get out there a bit. I tell people all the time, comfort is definitely something that could be a positive, but when we stay too comfortable too long, we're missing out on the opportunity to grow, because how we grow is by getting out of our comfort zone and by jumping into the discomfort at the end of the day. So I think that you've been in a pretty comfy place for a while, but you're ready to actually grow. You're ready for new experiences and new things. And looking at what you're dealing with here being the Emperor, Emperor here says, I'm the person who's in control of the experience that I have. So I have built a great experience in front of me, but I'm ready to build even more. I'm ready to build greater, if you will. Okay. Looking at the outcome here, Nine of Pentacles, Leos, you guys are confident that you can take your life to the next level. Okay. If I've already got my life to here, King of Pentacles, abundant, comfortable, happy. If I've already put myself in good circumstances in a good ass position, what the fuck is stopping me from having even better? Damn straight. Damn fucking straight. If you already got yourself so far into a good space, why can't you get yourself to an even better space? Period. So I feel like you're ready for an adventure, ready to get back out there. But most importantly, you have a lot of faith and confidence in yourself that you can even get your circumstances to an even better space and place in comparison to where they are now. You're ready to blow your current life out of the water. I love it, guys. Cool. Take it if it resonates, right? Leave it if it doesn't. But Leo, thanks for tuning in, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here, everybody, so far with the fire. We've done the water and earth, air signs. You guys are coming up next, okay? We already did Gemini for the air signs previously, so let's have a look here at the Libra. What's going on here, baby? Message is coming up here for Team Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What insight and information do we got rolling on in here for Team Libra? Coming on into tomorrow. Hopefully we're going to be looking at some awesome sauce, Libras. You guys are actually coming up here quick, so let's get our last shuffle and let's see what's going on. Starting out here with the overall energy, Libra, we have here a Judgment in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here a 10 of Pentacles. What you're dealing with, we got here a Justice in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Queen of Swords in the upright position. So, excuse me, Team Libra, let's see what's going on. By the way, Mello, thank you so much. I appreciate your donation. You said so grateful for your messages. Thank you. You're very welcome. And I thank you for sending in that donation. I really appreciate it. And I thank you for watching as well. So thanks so much for your kindness. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mello, okay? All right, guys, Libras, what's up here, guys? We got a Judgment in reverse, and we also have here a Justice. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You also could be connecting here with a fellow Libra. Now, Judgment card in reverse usually represents not giving a second chance. It's kind of the energy of like, I will forgive, but I definitely won't forget. So I can be forgiving, I can release, I can let go, but I also know when it's not worth providing a second chance. You know, 10 of Pentacles says, I've worked so hard to get into a better place in my life. I feel like someone here is trying to have a redo with you because of the way things were left off or the way things ended. Somebody may acknowledge, Libra, that they left things messy with you, and I feel like they're trying to come back here to fix it. Keep in mind, Mercury's in retrograde, so this makes total sense, but I feel like somebody left things messy with you, and you're doing really good right now, and they're coming in and they're like, well, I don't want things to be left off that way. I want to make things better. I want to be in a good space with you. And it's like, I've already done all the fucking purging. I've done all the healing. I've done all the letting go I've needed to. I'm happy. I can forgive for everything that's transpired in our past, but I'm not going to forget the things that have transpired in our past. And based upon what had happened in our past is why I don't want to go forward with you. It's why I don't want a second chance, third, fourth, fifth, ever. Because one time was enough for me to know that this person or this situation is not for me. And that's 110% okay. You know, guys, second chances are totally up to the person who is granting them. You don't owe anybody anything. You can have one experience with somebody and have that simply be that. You know, you can forgive them, you can be at peace, you can have a cordial kind of relationship with the person you're dealing with, but you don't owe them a second go around, whether it's love or friendship. You don't, right? Looking at the outcome here, Queen of Swords, once again, going back to the 10 of Pentacles for a moment too, Libra, you've worked so far, you've come so far from your previous past with this individual that you're not interested in restarting it. I'm happy where I'm at now, and I'm at peace where I'm at now, and that's simply going to be that. Understandable for sure. Take it, of course, Libra, if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys for tuning in here anyhow. Really, really appreciate you. Okay? All right, guys. Second batch of Zodiacs are done for the daily read. We'll be getting into our last and our final batch here soon. Amy, what's up here, baby? Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Really, really appreciate that, Amy. How are you doing, though, tonight? I hope you're doing great. Stacy said, yes, I forgive, but I don't want to forget it. So true. Yeah, 100%. And I think that that's such an awesome way to, you know, look at situations. I think a lot of people sometimes feel pressured to give second chances. Guys, you don't have to ever give a second chance to anyone or anything. Let go for your fucking sanity and for their sanity. You know, make peace with what's happened in the past. Forgive so that you're not carrying that emotional weight and that emotional residue around with you, but you don't have to ever give out second chances. Sometimes one experience is just a fuck enough. Okay? It's the truth. Hopeful said, I'm loving the vibe on my last night in my 40s. Aries sun forever. Yes, ma'am. That's fucking cool, man. Your last night in your 40s. I'm going to be shitting bricks the last night in my 20s, guys. But I also feel like I'm going to thrive in my fucking 30s. I feel like most men do, to be honest. A lot of men kind of just go through, they go through the ringer in their 20s. You know, they're learning how like they like fit in the world, right? And like men are like trying to fall in love in their 20s and like have kids, get married. Maybe later on, maybe some men want to get married in their 30s, but like for me in my 20s, I'm trying to pursue all that shit. But at the end of the day, your 20s are just they like prep you for your 30s. I feel like your 30s is when you live your best life. Like you are mature enough, you've gone through the ringer, you've gone through the hard times, you've learned how to kind of like master life a bit. So I'm hyped for my 30s. I think I'm gonna shit bricks because by the time I hit 30, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so fucking old. But I'm already close enough. I'm turning 25 this year. I'm like, god damn, I was just 16 years old. I can't believe how fast time flies by, you know. But even when I'm 30, I'm still gonna be young, right? And I'm still young now. But to me, I feel like the idea of turning 30, it feels like it's going to be tomorrow. That's just how quickly life has been moving. That's what's just so crazy, you know? What's going on, Nuss? How's it hanging? Thank you so much for the $4.99. You said good morning from a Taurus. Thank you. Good morning to you too. Really appreciate that donation. Thank you so much. Thank you. What's up, Crystal? Hey, Aunt, I had bad anxiety today. I'm sorry to hear that. At the end of the day, though, always remember with anxiety, best thing you can do is surrender to it rather than fight it or flight. Instead of trying to flee your anxiety or fight your anxiety, embrace it, welcome it. You know, you'll get through that anxiety a lot quicker than you think when you just surrender, okay? I know, guys. I'm really, really young. I know. Heather Ann said, honey, your 40s is the best, wise enough and still able to limbo. Damn straight, Heather Ann. Damn fucking straight. Thank you, Hope. I appreciate the $10. Last night in my 40s. Aries sun forever. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, like I said though, I think that with age, it's a fun time. Like in my 30s, I feel like I'm going to age really well in terms of maturity and just like life lessons. But in my 40s, I feel like I'm going to age like fine wine. I feel like I'm going to be such a DILF, guys. And I'm fucking here for it, okay? Sorry if we're going off topic, but I feel like I'm going to be such a hot fucking dad. And I cannot wait. It's going to be so great and fantastic. I'm going to love myself and feel great about myself. My fucking wife's going to love me. It's going to be a fantastic time. So that's the plan, you know? That's the plan, man. Oh, thanks, Heather. Thanks, Heather Ann. I appreciate that. But yeah, 40s are going to be a rad time too. Yeah, for sure. Everybody, I think age is like fine wine, dude. That's what it is. You learn more. And honestly, a lot of people glow up the older they get too. Period. By the way, 111 viewers in the chat right now, and the chat rate's at 11. So that's 11111. Look at all those synchronicities coming in here for me. I guess the universe is trying to say my 30s and 40s are going to be popping. I'm excited. All right, y'all. Let's get back to it. 4 more signs to go. We're jumping back into our Earth. So Taurus, you guys are up. And let's see what we got going on here for the Bull Gang, okay? Message is showing up here for Taurus, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on into the next 24 hours. What information and insight do we got rolling in here for Team Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Give me 1 second here, Team Taurus. We're going to take about 2 more shuffles, or do about 2 more shuffles, and we will see what we got going on. All right, Team Taurus. Overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Swords. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign, like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Coming into the current energy, we got here the Ace of Pentacles, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Star in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for the Bulls is going to be the Empress in reverse as well. Now, you might be dealing with a Libra. You also could be connecting here with an Aquarius, because we do have the Star card coming out here too. But so far, guys, 8 of Swords here, Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like you definitely have the opportunity to have a turnaround, guys, but I feel like you're really wrapped in your head about a situation, and that's putting you into a place of doubt. You're in a place of fear and a place of doubt. And due to that energy, you are missing out on an opportunity that I feel is completely right in front of you. Taurus, whatever the fuck you're worrying about, I'm letting you know right now, those worries are fucking lying to you. Whatever you are fearful of right now, fear is lying to you in the motherfucking face. Because whatever it is you're telling yourself you can't do, or whatever you're saying that, oh my God, I'm screwed, or I can't do this, or this is over and that's over, you are allowing fear to completely take over, when the truth is you are more than capable to seize the opportunity that's in front of you. Now, you might be thinking, Aunt, what opportunity are you talking about? I'm talking about the opportunity of life. Every fucking day, you have the opportunity to do whatever the hell you want. So let's say right now you're freaking out. Maybe right now financially things are weird. And it's like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to stabilize my finances or get a good job and all things of that nature. So you're in a place of fear. You're in a place of doubt. You're putting yourself down. You know, you're in that low vibrational space. But don't you have the opportunity to keep on fighting for a job that pays you what you deserve and that you enjoy? Hell yeah. You have the opportunity every day to look at job listings. You have the opportunity every day to create a fucking $1 million business if you have a wonderful idea to put out there. You have the opportunity every single day to make connections with people that are in a certain kind of field that you want to get into. You have the opportunity to ask around, okay? You have the opportunity to do anything. So the point is the universe is trying to say, Taurus, life right now, this world you're living is a fucking opportunity everywhere. You just have to see the opportunity in everything, okay? But the moment you start getting in your head and getting in your fears and putting yourself down and telling yourself you can't, you're going to stop yourself before you ever get started. Okay? Looking at the outcome right now in your current timeline, Empress reversed. Empress reversed is saying we're not growing, we're staying stuck. And the reason we're staying stuck is because we're choosing to refuse to see that life will always be a gift and life will always be an opportunity, because the free will that we all are born with is basically the ability for us to create whatever the hell we desire. I'm not saying manifestation is an overnight thing. I'm not saying creating your reality is an overnight process. However, though, you have the ability to be the author of your own story. But the story you've been telling yourself is, I can't, or I'm scared, or this won't happen, or I'm fucked or screwed. And if you keep repeating that shitty fucking story, it's going to have that same shitty ending with the same shitty results. And word to the wise, I'm not putting any of you down right now. I'm not trying to make you feel like shit or make you feel uncomfortable. I'm here to tell you that I've told myself a shitty story for years and years and years and years, till one day I woke up and said, why the fuck am I constantly playing this on repeat like it's a shitty ass song that I can't get out of my fucking head? I had to wake up and realize my life is here because I keep on reinforcing this story. So what did I do? I had to break the story. I had to change the story. I had to create a new one, and I had to tell myself that new story over and over and over again, each and every single day. And as tedious as that was, as uncomfortable as that was, because I was so used to what I would tell myself, I was so comfortable in the misery that I stood in for many years, I had to constantly reinforce this brand new story. And it's not an easy task. It's simple, if you will, but it's definitely not easy. But at the end of the day, Taurus, if you continue to keep up with that and break away from that shitty story you've told yourself, you can have different circumstances. If you choose to seize the opportunity that everyday life is always providing you, you will see your circumstances shift and you will move into a space that makes you genuinely happy. Okay? Every day is a gift. Every moment we are alive right now, it is an opportune time. Seize the opportunity by first acknowledging that being alive right now is an opportunity within itself. Free will is the opportunity to do whatever it is you desire. Okay? All right, Taurus, I love you. I'm not here trying to put you down or make you feel any type of way. I'm here to tell you, you can flip that fucking script. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, okay? Shout out to my Taurus gang. So, everybody, we have done all of the earth signs for today's daily read. We're going to hop on into our water signs coming up here next, okay? Taurus Butterfly said, I just jumped in on the dad part. I had to rewind. I thought congratulations were in order. Nope, not at this moment in time. But very funny though, for sure. Write a new script. Absolutely. Write a new script for sure. Heather Ann said, perfect. My hubby's a Taurus moon and it isn't no joke. His mom laid a whammy in the last couple days. This resonates 1,000%. He's choosing him now and it's tough for him. It sure is tough for anybody, I think, to choose themselves over a parent, because that kind of relationship and bond, you want it to be everything that it should be if you're in a situation where it isn't, you know? So that's a really tough thing. You know, if you grow up and you have like a really harsh bond with a parent, maybe you have friends that have great relationships with their parents, and as you grow up you see that and it's like, damn, I wish I could have that, right? So I've known a lot of people that have had rocky relationships with their parents, and I've seen that, and I've seen how they've dealt with that growing up, and it's not easy. But at the end of the day, I've also seen them become the person they've always wanted to be. And at the end of the day, whether or not the parent resonates with that and whether or not the parent is a positive life force in their life, I've seen those people realize all they've needed was themselves. And as heartbreaking as it could be not having a relationship with a parent, it is so much better for your peace of mind and sanity to have that beautiful relationship with yourself and treat yourself exactly how you always should have been treated, rather than tolerating unfair treatment. 100%. So I hope your hubby feels a lot better, to be honest, Heather Ann, for sure. Because he deserves the best. And only he can give it to him, though. Remember that. Don't be fighting for no mother's approval or none of that bullshit. He's got to fight for his own approval. His own fucking approval. And once he can validate himself 100%, and once he can say, my own opinions matter and having my back is 100% what matters, then he's going to be okay. You know? He's going to be okay. Anyhow, though, guys, water signs are next. We're going to be hopping into Pisces soon, okay? Yuan said, is the devil card in tarot necessary? So here's the thing. Before we get to the other signs, just to answer this question, I think a lot of people look at tarot in a very, very, very literal way, right? So when people see the devil in tarot, it can freak them out because they'll think of a demon, or they'll think of Lucifer, all these kinds of things. Tarot is symbolism for sure, but tarot is also incredibly intuitive. It is metaphoric. It is not literal, right? And I think that even when you look at like Christians and Catholics, you know, there's a lot of, let's say Christians, for example, who will interpret the Bible quite literally, but then a lot of people will say, well, the Bible's meant to be a metaphor, right? So a lot of people can look at certain kinds of divination tools in whatever way that they choose to. For me personally, though, because I can only ever speak of my personal experience, I've never seen the tarot as literal. I look at it as a very intuitive kind of practice, and I look at it as a very metaphoric kind of practice as well. So the devil, I think, is necessary because I think everybody has a bit of the devil in them when you think about it. Everybody has the sun in them, which is high vibration. Everybody has the devil, which is low vibration, right? We all have love. We all have hate. We all have happiness. We all have sadness and despair. We are the embodiment of every emotion living within us in at one continuous moment. So the point is that the devil is all of us, as we are all the angel at the same time too. So vibrationally speaking, we possess both of those kinds of energies. And the tarot has a very good representation of the duality of man. It has a very great representation of the duality energies, right? Because we live in a reality of duality where there's positive, negative, light, and dark. So, you know, those are all things that are represented. I think the tarot shows a great way of representing, you know, man. You know, when we put it that way, and I say man as in mankind, right? So the tarot has a great representation of all of us and our energies that we possess and carry. So I think the devil's very necessary. And I think every human emotion is very necessary. I think that love is necessary as much as anger, you know? So with that being said, yeah, I would say it's a necessary card. Because we all experience all those emotions. Hannah said, Anne, I'm fighting an infection, but I want to send you good vibes. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you feel better, Hannah. Thank you so much for stopping by anyhow, and definitely feel better, my love. Feel better for sure. What's up, Locks for Love? How you doing? Yo, Soul Fam. Hi, Aunt. Hello. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Yuan said, so the devil can mean balance, which is why it's a Saturn energy. I think that the devil in a way could represent balance, because without darkness, there is no light, and without light, there is no darkness, sure. But I think the main point is like the devil is a representation of what we can be, right? We all have toxicity. We all have negative behaviors. We all have traits that can be inhumane. So it just represents that other side that we all can tap into, that dark side that we all have. So that's the way that I see it, you know? Heather Ann said, so he heard you. He respects your craft and how you present. And thank you again, Anthony. Your gift helps many, including my loved one tonight. For sure. Yeah, I hope he feels a heck of a lot better. It's a tough situation, but sending him a lot of love. And I hope he kicks ass and he, you know, gets through this and, you know, turns into everything he wants to be in his life, because he deserves that, man. He does. Sierra, you said you appear tired, get a box of wine, order a pizza, and watch some Netflix, bro. I've already took 2 days off. I can't take any more. Unfortunately, those 2 days off were not necessarily by choice because the internet sucked. But yes, I am very tired. But I want to be here, guys. So always remember that too. If I don't want to be here, I'm not going to be here. That's just how I am as a person. So the reason I show up at almost, every day, Monday through Friday, I'm not a saint. I miss a lot because I just have a lot going on. But I always want to be here. So I will always do my best to be here, rain or shine. Tired or not tired, I'll do my best, Anyhow, though, let's get to it. Pisces, you've been patient. Thank you guys so much. Let's see what we got going on here for our fish. Coming on into the next 24 messages and insights showing up here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on into the next 24 hours. What up, little mama? You said, glad I caught you live. Anthony, you got me wearing beanies now? That's what's up. Welcome into the beanie gang. I love beanies, man. They've always just been so comfy, and I feel like they look so good on me. It's just my thing. But everybody should wear a beanie, dude. It's such a fun time. A lot of people, I've been getting comments, a lot of people were like, yo, I feel like I've never seen your hair. There's tons of videos, I promise you guys, on my channel where my hair is out and about. You can find them for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I just prefer wearing a beanie. It's comfy. I'm a lazy person when it comes to just doing my hair. I'm also a person who doesn't give too much of a fuck, I guess, about how I look. I mean, I think I look great. So with that being said, I don't try to do too much. So that's just how I am as a person, Anyhow, though, Pisces, 2 more shuffles and we'll see what's up here, guys. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome songs. What do we got going on here for Pisces? Coming into tomorrow. Team Fish. Overall energy for you is going to be the 6 of Pentacles. You could be connecting here possibly with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Coming into the current energy, we have here the Sun in the upright position, looking at what you're dealing with. We got here the Queen of Pentacles, and looking at the outcome, 4 Cups in reverse as well. Piscean. You're on the same page with somebody right now. I feel like you and somebody else are both understanding that, like, you need to do you right now, boo. Okay? Whether it's a friend, whether it's your family, whether it's your job, whether it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. I feel like you are basically saying, look, I just need you to understand that I need some time right now to focus on my happiness, some time right now to focus on what's going to bring me joy in life and what's going to bring me everything that I'm looking for. So Pisces, I feel like you're expressing to someone that you need to be the priority. And I think that they'll agree. I really do. I feel here with the 6 of Pentacles, they're saying, you know what? I understand where you're coming from. I'm on the same page with you. I get that. And looking at what you're dealing with here being the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles here is representative of I'm focusing on what I need and what I need in my life. So looking at the outcome here, 4 Cups reversed, I think somebody here is kind of willingly, at a point where they understand if they need to back off. They understand if you need space. They understand if you need to do you. Someone here loves you and cares for you and not necessarily, I mean, I think they worry about your well-being because they care, but they are happy to see you focusing on your well-being, whomever this is. So Pisces, I feel like you're going to be conveying in the next 24 hours, like, I do need to do me. I do need to make sure that I'm taking some time out for myself and that I'm prioritizing myself. And I feel like somebody's coming at an angle where they're incredibly understanding. And maybe you didn't expect them to be understanding. I'm not sure why. But I feel like they are. And it's going to be nice to have that kind of support. It really is. I've been in places before where I've tried to tell people, hey, I got to do me. And, keep in mind, these were people in my life who weren't the right people for me. But I remember when I would try to express that I needed to focus on my well-being, these were people who would take from me, right? So they were like, I don't give a shit about your well-being, right? Like, you need to do what I want and focus on me. And I don't think that's the case with you here, Pisces. I think you're dealing with somebody who wants the best for your well-being, and that's going to be very accurately shown. And it's going to be good to know that you have that kind of support around you coming into tomorrow. So it feels pretty fucking good. So guys, yeah, taking some time to prioritize you, even if it's a day. You might be like, maybe this is your boyfriend. You're like, listen, babe, I love you, but like today, it's just got to be about me today. Like, I need to go take care of myself. I need to take care of this. I need to take care of that. Like, can you do this and you do that and just hold down the fort while I do me today? Like, it could be something as simple as that, or it could be something more complex, however the scenario resonates to you. But I'm here to tell you, Pisces, essentially, the message is trying to confirm maybe you were worried somebody wouldn't understand. They're going to understand. So don't be afraid to try to get on the same page with somebody and let them know that you need to do you right now, because I feel like you have that kind of support where somebody cares about your well-being and they're going to want you to do the best for your well-being. So don't hesitate to do so at this time coming into tomorrow. Like, if you need to put your well-being first, do it. Okay, do it. All right, guys. I love you, my fish. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here, guys, with our water signs. All the water signs are done. We've done all of the fire, and we have done all the earth. So we're jumping into our last zodiac sign here in a bit, which is going to be Team Aquarius. So Aquarians, I want to thank you for your patience. We're going to be getting to you shortly, okay? Earth Angel said, is everybody feeling the heavy energies of the retrograde and the eclipse coming? See you guys on the other side. See you on the other side too, Earth Angel. Yeah, it's definitely an intense time, but, you know, emotionally, I'm glad that I've been pretty solid. And I'm actually super excited for this eclipse, but it's also very interesting. I've been seeing a lot of things about this fucking eclipse, man. And let's just say there's a lot going on with just interesting stuff happening, like look into CERN, okay, and what they plan to launch on the eclipse. It's interesting. There's a lot of theories going on with this eclipse, you know, that we're about to be launched into a whole new timeline. And it's really, really fascinating. So I've been looking at that. Instead of looking at the astrology side too much, I've also been looking at the conspiracies. And it's been fascinating. I've been looking at timeline shifts as well. So for anybody who loves to go down a rabbit hole, because that's me, I think that's like the borderline Gemini in me. I can get down a rabbit hole really quick and just obsess over information. So if you want to look into the eclipse and CERN, if you don't know what CERN is, CERN, look it up. You'll get all the info you need. There's a lot about CERN. There's some really fascinating things. Also, NASA's doing something as well on the eclipse. I don't remember what exactly they're doing, but it's interesting that a lot's happening on the actual eclipse date. So if you guys want to look at that stuff, look it up. There's some interesting stuff going on. Just throwing that out there. Okay? All right. Bum, bum, bum. We're hopping on into Aquarius, so let's get to it. And we'll see what we got going on, okay? All right, what's hopping on in here for our Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving in here to the next 24 hours. What information and insight do we got showing up here for Team Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coming on into tomorrow. What do we got going on? I can't believe tomorrow's Friday, man. This week has blown by. It's been a super fast week, dude. Gonna be Friday tomorrow. It's gonna be the weekend, baby. What the fuck? What do we got going on here for Aquarius? Coming on into the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Team Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we have here the 9 of Cups in the upright position, looking at what you're dealing with, 8 of Wands in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, the Moon in the upright position too. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here for you. I want to say here, Team Aquarius, I'm not sure why this isn't popping up, but okay. Anyways, this is for Aqua. So Aquarius, 7 of Pentacles reversed here, 9 of Cups in the upright. I feel first and foremost, you're definitely in a space right now where you're taking less time investing in yourself because you feel like you haven't had the time, but in return, that's made you feel very much so like you've had pent up emotions. I think that you haven't had enough time to check in with yourself. That's kind of what the reading is alluding to. Like, you haven't had enough time to check in with yourself, to decompress. I feel like you've been very go, go, go. And it could have been like a very go, go, go week. I get it, dude. Like, my life is like, boom, you know? I don't even know what that means, okay? Boom, that's my fucking life, okay? Just boom, 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 fucking every day. I got some shit going on, and that's just what it is, okay? But at the end of the day, I know in my heart of hearts, I got to take some time to check in with me, because if I don't, I'm going to go fucking crazy, right? So I feel like for you, Aquarius, that's kind of the vibe here. It's like, I haven't had time to check in with myself. And I do feel like it's been kind of intense not being able to check in with myself. I got a lot of emotions brewing. I got a lot of shit building up. And I don't want to explode, okay? Because if I explode, I might pop. And not necessarily on myself. This sounds wrong. Maybe you won't pop on just all over yourself. Maybe you'll pop on someone else. Okay? Who knows, Aquarius? I'm not trying to get dirty, all right? You're dirty. It ain't me. Moving forward, I feel like there's a lot of emotions that are pent up, and it's time for a release. And it's a perfect time for a release, by the way, okay? Because at the end of the day, you got that eclipse coming up. Mercury is in retrograde. And I think that if you've had a week where it's just been pretty hard to have a fucking moment to yourself, to check in with yourself, make tomorrow a priority, even if it's 5 fucking minutes. I don't care. Even if it's 5 minutes, Aquarius, make it a priority tomorrow to check in with yourself emotionally and just be like, hey, how am I doing? Fuck how Becky's doing. Forget about how Brian is doing. How are you doing? Okay, Aquarius? Fuck Becky. Fuck Brian. How are you doing? Look at yourself and check in. And take some time to have a bit of an emotional observation, if you will, about what's happening, okay? Like I said, I feel like you haven't had time to yourself or a moment to yourself, so just do a check-in tomorrow. I think it's really, really, really going to help you out. And if you've been bottling things up, take that as some time to release. If you got to hit up a friend and be like, hey, I just want to vent about some things. If you need to write down in a diary, if you need to, you know, fucking talk to yourself in a mirror, who knows? If you need to scream and let shit out, who knows? Do it. All right. The point is, though, is just try not to bottle things up coming into tomorrow, because it's not going to help you. It's only going to hurt you. I feel like if you have been bottling things up, it's the perfect time to release and let that go, man. Maybe hit the gym and, you know, hit a punching bag a couple times, let go of some stress and anger. Whatever works for you, dude. Whatever your heart desires here, Aquarius, on how to release and let go of some excess energy. But I feel like a lot's been pent up, so try to do what you can here to just get some shit out, okay? And also, if you got to get some shit out of your chest or off your chest, don't hesitate to speak up and, you know, communicate. Even if you got to get some shit off your chest to a specific person, don't hesitate to communicate either, okay? All right, though, Aquarius, I love you. Thank you guys for watching. It's much appreciated. Really, really appreciate you. If it resonates, cool. If not, no worries. But guys, have a lovely, lovely rest of your day and a great day tomorrow, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And with that all being said, everybody, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. Much love and appreciation to all of you. Happy Thursday to everybody. Tomorrow is Friday, like I said, which is fucking bonkers. Can't believe this week is going by so goddamn fast, but we got the weekend read coming up tomorrow, so that's exciting. By the way, I started out with some April reads, so next week I'm going to start uploading them. Earth signs will probably all be out on Monday. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn will probably be posted Monday. So with that all being said, that's exciting. So we got that going on. So you guys have that to look forward to. April readings are coming soon. Sagittarius, we did do Sagittarius. I don't believe we skipped it, guys. Did we skip Sagittarius? Wow, we did. I can't believe we skipped it. I thought I did it. My apologies, y'all. Okay. So we'll get Sagittarius done in a second. I guess there's no point in completing an outro if we skipped a sign, right? God damn. Thank you guys for catching that shit. Don't worry, guys. You're all screaming Sagittarius. I got you. I got you, baby. I'll get you guys going. Give me a second, okay? It's been a long night. It's been a long week. Yeah, I thought I got all my fire signs done. My bad, guys. All right, so we'll get to Saggy and then we'll hop on into the outcome. But word to the wise, just so you guys know. Next week, April readings rolling out. Stay tuned for that, okay? All right, Sagittarius. We almost lost you. Let's see what we got going on. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome sauce. Let's take a look. Team Sagittarius, what's going on, baby? Coming on into your next 24 hours. Messages showing up here for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on into the next 24. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome sauce. Sagittarius, we're going to get about 3 shuffles. And we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. Messages here for Sagittarius. Coming on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead here and have ourselves a look. Overall energy for you. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Coming into the current energy, we got here a 6 of Pentacles. What it is you're dealing with. 8 of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome here, baby. 2 of Swords in reverse as well. All right, Sagittarius. First and foremost, give me 1 second, guys. For some reason, let me see if I can fix this. Occasionally I'll have these glitches, so give me 1 second, y'all. Let's see if we fixed it. Boom, boom, perfect. Okay, Sagittarius, overall energy for you guys. We got here a 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and we're pairing that here too. The 6 of Pentacles in the upright position. So I think right now you're kind of ready, Sagittarius, to get back out there. Five of Pentacles in the upright typically is representative of feeling like you are totally detached, not really wanting to participate in much, just really keeping to yourself, really feeling kind of just wanting to be hermity and left out in the cold, right? Now, Five of Pentacles reversed is like, I'm ready to get back in life. I'm ready to participate. And here's the thing. I feel like you're ready to participate in life again. Like if you're a Sagittarius and you've genuinely felt like super detached from your life, in your next 24 hours, it's like, I'm ready to participate in life again, baby. I feel like I'm back together with that Six of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a good vibe coming into your next 24 hours where you feel present again in your world and in your reality. You're not feeling detached anymore. You're ready to participate. You're ready to get to fucking work here with that Eight of Pentacles, you know? You're definitely in a space where I think that you're just feeling motivated again and present again, and it feels really good. And I'm not sure what's like brought you back to life, if I can use that kind of quote, but yeah, I don't know necessarily what you feel has, or what is, you know, transpired that has made you feel like you were brought back to life. But there is this very interesting energy I feel coming up tomorrow where it's like, man, I've been so detached for so long, and I'm just so ready to participate again, you know? So ready to be active, so ready to be present in my life. And that's my final choice and decision, looking at the outcome, Two of Swords reversed. I'm done detaching. I'm done checking out emotionally, if that's the case. I'm ready here to be fully fucking present and live my best damn life. I love it, Saggies. Most of the Sagittarians I know in real life are super positive, free-spirited, happy-go-lucky fellas, and I feel like that's you getting back into your natural state of being. Sagittarians are always free-spirited, they're happy, they're doing their thing, they love life, they're present, they're living in the moment, and I feel like you were Austin Powers, you lost your mojo, now you got your mojo back. You were Stella, you lost your groove, now you got your groove back. Like Sagittarius, that's the vibration I'm feeling for you. Like you're groovy again, baby. You got back maybe what you felt was missing, which could have been that spark or just like the genuine enjoyment of life. But it's like, I have that shit now. Waking up tomorrow, it just feels like a sunshine. Okay, interesting. Goddamn, Saggy. I don't know, dude. I don't know what's transpiring in the next 24 hours. But dude, you're waking up and you're in a good ass energy and a good ass vibe, and seems to me like you're having a good ass time. I like it. Amy, thanks for the 149. Appreciate you, my love. Thank you for your donation. But yeah, Sagittarius, that's the best way that I could put it coming into tomorrow. It's like, it feels like you're up, you're ready to go, you're ready to work, you're motivated. If you've been detached, back to the present moment, and you're feeling pretty damn good. So maybe some of you just genuinely needed rest. You know, it could even be that, as simplistic as that is, some of you guys might have not been getting the proper amount of sleep. Maybe you're getting a good amount of rest. Now you're feeling super reset and super recharged. Maybe some of you needed to emotionally distance yourself from people for a while. Maybe your social media was down a bit and you were drained for a while, but now you're ready to hop back in as you've taken time to recharge your batteries. So Sagittarians, to put it into simple terms, you know, what your next 24 hours looks like is you've recharged your batteries, you've reset your batteries, and you're ready to rock and fucking roll, baby. I like it. Sagittarius, if it resonates, cool. If not, no worries. Thanks though for watching. Sorry we almost missed you, but at the end of the day, unlike UPS, I delivered. Ooh, that was so fucking good. Ain't no way. Sorry, bro. I had to take a moment. That was cold, dude. That was cold. Holy shit, I'm surprised, man. I should be a rapper with that kind of bar. Unlike UPS, I delivered? That was crazy. Holy shit. That was on the fly, guys. I should be a rapper. That was really fucking good. Anyhow, guys, I am tired of shit. I love you all so much. Have an amazing night, everybody. I pretty much gave you guys the updates earlier, you know, post accidentally missing Sagittarians reading. So I love you guys. I want you to have an amazing rest of your night. Really appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to go get some rest because I'm super duper exhausted. No, Marissa, I'm not. I'm just genuinely super tired. But anyhow, guys, have a wonderful rest of your night. I will catch you guys tomorrow for the weekend read. Next week, April read's coming out. If you want a personal read, check out my website. You guys can get one with me whenever you want. And yeah, I'm going to go get some sleepies. I love you guys. Be awesome, be well, be amazing. And I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, take care, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.